Your meeting ended 20 minutes ago. You have no brief, no follow-up email, and 3 people waiting on you for next steps. This is where most professionals open a blank document, stare at it, and start writing. 40 minutes later, something goes out that nobody reads. I'm going to fix that permanently. 3 prompts, 10 minutes, and it's done before you open Slack. I'm running all 3 live in this video. Every prompt is copyable. Let's go. Here's what most meeting notes actually look like at the end of a session. Bullet points, half sentences, initials with no context, action items buried between observations nobody needs tomorrow. Getting from this to something your team can act on normally takes 20 to 30 minutes of writing, if you do it at all. Most professionals send a thin follow-up email 24 hours later and call it done. 3 prompts, 10 minutes, done before you open Slack. Prompt 1. The Notes Cleaner. This does one thing. It takes your raw meeting notes and turns them into structured, readable input for the next 2 prompts. It is not the brief. It's the preparation step that makes the brief usable. Here's the prompt. Role. You are a professional meeting facilitator and documentation specialist. Context. I just came out of a team meeting. Here are my raw notes exactly as I took them during the meeting. Task. Clean these notes into structured, readable documentation. Preserve every piece of information. Don't remove anything. Organize into 3 categories: topics discussed, decisions made or conclusions reached, and anything that seemed unresolved or unclear. Format. 3 clearly labeled sections. Plain prose within each section. No bullets. Under 400 words. Look at what that produces. Same information, completely readable. And now the next prompt can use this as structured input, which dramatically improves the quality of the brief. This is a standard operator move. Clean the data before you generate from it. The quality of what goes in determines the quality of what comes out. Prompt 2. The Brief Writer. Take the output from prompt 1 and paste it in as the context for this prompt. Role. You are a senior project manager who specializes in post-meeting documentation for corporate teams. Context. Here is the structured summary of a meeting I just facilitated. Task. Write a post-meeting brief I can distribute to all attendees and relevant stakeholders. The brief must include a 1-sentence summary of the meeting's purpose and outcome, the key decisions made, each stated as a clear, accountable commitment. All action items in the format owner will specific action by date if mentioned, and any open questions that need resolution before the next touchpoint. Format. 4 sections. Summary, decisions, action items, open questions. Under 300 words total. Professional. Use full names for owners, not initials. If no decision was reached, state that explicitly. That is a distributable document. Not a summary, a brief. Something every attendee can read in 60 seconds and know exactly what was decided and who owns what. The brief is also the accountability document. When you distribute this, every action item has an owner's name attached. That one change improves follow-through rate more than any project management tool you'll ever buy. If you want the complete meeting prompt set, 10 prompts across meeting prep, facilitation, debrief, and follow-up, all RCTF structured and ready to run, it's in the operator pack. Link in description, pinned comment. Grab it after the video. Prompt 3 is coming up now. Prompt 3, the follow-up email. Most meeting follow-ups are either too long or too vague. This prompt produces an email under 150 words that contains exactly what the recipient needs to know and do. Role. You are a senior professional who closes meetings with clear, brief follow-up communication. Context. I just completed a meeting with the attendees. Meeting outcome. 1-sentence summary from the brief. Action items assigned. The action items from prompt 2. Next meeting or touchpoint. Date or TBD. Task. Write a follow-up email I can send to all attendees within the hour. The email should confirm the key outcome in 1 sentence, list the action items in a clean, scannable format, state when we next connect, and thank attendees for their time, without being effusive. Format. Under 150 words. Subject line included. 2 short paragraphs, then a bulleted action item list. Professional and direct. That email goes out in the next 5 minutes. Not tomorrow, within the hour. Meeting follow-up speed is a professional differentiator. People who send organized, specific follow-ups within 60 minutes of a meeting are consistently perceived as more reliable, more organized, and more trustworthy than people who don't, regardless of what happened in the room. The system doesn't just produce a better document, it changes how you're perceived. Let me show you the full chain in real time. Messy notes in. Prompt 1, notes cleaner. Then taking that output and pasting into prompt 2. Then taking the action items and pasting into prompt 3 with the meeting context. Raw notes to distributable brief and send ready follow-up email. Under 10 minutes. That's the meeting to brief chain. The full meeting prompt set, 10 prompts covering prep, facilitation, debrief, and follow-up, is in the Nova AI Operator Pack. 51 total prompts across 5 professional categories. We're in launch week. Link in description. Price goes up Friday. Subscribe for 1 new operator system per week. Next Tuesday, the Research Compression Engine. A 40-page report to a decision-ready brief in 90 seconds. I'll see you there.